What's going on, everybody? It's just another day in the kitchen, back with another episode, and in today's video we'll be taking a look at Travis Scott aka LaFlame and his latest merch in the form of this Mugshot Tee and so much more. Now before we get started, I want to give a special shout out to the homie Strain Beats who's been cooking up the beats for these videos, so make sure you guys check him out. And while you're here, you might as well drop a like and subscribe and join our free Discord to stay up to date with the latest and the greatest. Shout out to all of my chefs in there. Now, it was just this morning the news broke that my boy LaFlame here got arrested in Miami on some petty charges, and while this would normally ruin most people's day, Travis, as the king of merch, decided to flip this one and drop some really interesting merch in the form of a brand new Mugshot Tee aptly titled Free the Rage #2. And if you're curious where #1 comes from, stick around because later in this video I'm gonna go over the history of how Travis Scott was arrested and made some merch previously. Now, like I mentioned, LaFlame got picked up on some charges last night, including trespassing and public intoxication. And funnily enough, when the cops asked him about it and he finally admitted, he basically said, "Bruh, this is Miami." Which of course explains why we see the phrase "It's Miami" on the t-shirt. And apart from a very retail-friendly cost of $35 and a promise to ship within 1 week, they also mentioned that proceeds from this will also go to the Cactus Jack Foundation, which is again turning a negative into a positive. Now, Travis would go on to troll the situation by posting the following hilarious meme on his Instagram story, which is a reference to the GOAT LeBron over here, while also tweeting the following laugh out loud tweet, which I think is just so funny. Now, like I mentioned earlier, this latest Mugshot Tee is currently titled Free the Rage #2, and where there's a #2, there's gotta be a #1, right? So for the rest of this video, I wanted to share the story and history behind Travis Scott's 2017 arrest and how he turned another negative into a positive, which happens to come from this video I made just a couple of months ago, just to show you your boy's definitely been tapped into this one. Now, the first forgotten or random piece of Travis Scott merch you probably didn't know existed was this Free the Rage shirt right here. Now, this drop takes us all the way back to 2017, and as you can see, it was only available online for 48 hours. Even back in 2017, shipping times on this t-shirt were 3 to 4 weeks, which is a huge improvement over today's Utopia standards. Now, you might be wondering why Travis Scott's mugshot is on this t-shirt, and he was actually arrested for inciting a riot at a concert in Arkansas back in 2017 May. And allegedly what happened is he told people to rush the stage, and in the process a couple of people got hurt. Let's take a look at some actual footage from the show. Now, I don't know about you, but from viewing the footage, I think it looked like a really good time. And of course, I do feel for anybody that was injured, and I know it's no joke, just look at the Astroworld Festival tragedy. Now, one of the people that was injured allegedly was a cop, so I think that's part of the reason why they shut down the show and ended up pressing charges against him. But with LaFlame and his team being the geniuses that they are, they were able to turn this negative into a positive and create this dope viral moment. As you can see, the merch was only $45 for the tee, and I wanted to point out this flaming cactus character, which actually was Travis Scott's mascot back in the day. You'll end up seeing it throughout a lot of his merch, and I'm still going to make a video on my merch from 2015 when I first saw him, because I think it would be cool for you guys to see that same flaming cactus logo in use. Now, I did find this screenshot of somebody that was able to cop this, and as you can see, the shirt ended up going from $45 all the way up to $75 because they were tripping and charged $30 for shipping. Now, I know that things happen with shipping and sometimes it's justified, but come on, my boy. And to give you guys an idea of what this merch looked like all the way back in 2017, I did find this listing online. I wanted you guys to be able to see what the actual logo looked like, and you can see the quality isn't the greatest when it comes to the mugshot, but it is cool to see this Cactus Jack branding in use here on the tag all the way back in 2017. Now, the other thing I wanted to point out about this drop that I think is dope is the fact that the shirt included the free sticker, and as you guys know or didn't know, Travis Scott was big on calling his fans his ragers, and he was always about raging at his shows. Now, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and I'd love to know what you guys think about this one in the comments. As a Florida boy and of course a lifelong Travis fan, this is an easy cop for myself, and with shipping it looks like it should come out to around $42. So with that being said, I also think it's really dope that they dropped the price by $5 compared to the Mugshot Tee from 7 years ago. Now, as always, thank you so much for cooking with the kitchen. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about Travis's arrest in this tea. And as always, thank you guys so much for cooking with the kitchen. Remember to stay safe out there, and as always, remember, it's lit. Straight up, and peace.